with Sonics, you know, so I feel like anything's possible at this point with that guy.
And now it's easier. At the beginning of the day, we had 32 pools. Now we have only 4.
Yeah.
So it's easier to keep track of the
Exactly.
players that you want. But
So
we're going to have a Piranha plan against Sirove.
a Piranha plant in 2024? Hello? Okay.
I miss Gruar. Gruar used to play Plant Piranha.
So this is, and I explain one. We got almost a battle of the low tiers here. Obviously, Sirove though is someone that we need to talk about initially. A player that is constantly on the up. His stocks are rising 100%. But I mean, you know what? We're gonna pause for a moment there because what is going on right now, Jazz? That's a lot of percentage on to Sirove, who just died.
I was just hearing you, and I was seeing the game, and I was pleased to see a Piranha Plant do so well. But again, Sirove, you know him. We know him. Everybody knows him. It's the best DK in Europe, I'd say at this point. I don't think there's anyone that's even close to that. But the Piranha Plant is doing a really good job getting a stock and a half. At the moment, that's gonna be not it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the damage. And nice wait by Illusion, just waiting for him to just throw the burst option after the AP. That's gonna be it though.
Yeah, that should be it. Just taking him up to the right there. Obviously, finally returning back again. That stuff, obviously, 78%. That's a lot of damage. Patui comes out as well. I love the cancel and as well not committing to the down B from Illusion86 there, but obviously still got to get back and then catches him anyway. He said, I wasn't going to do it on the left side. I'll do it on the right side instead.
He's playing with a fear. He's been catching air dodges that are a little bit complicated to use, and Sirove is kind of overwhelmed, I think, by Illusion86. Whose stack is Kaboom 77. I think it's a statement.
We have jab blocks as well. What's going on, Justin? What is actually happening in front of us right now? This Piranha Plant is absolutely cooking. It's all down to Sirove to find the hits, which he certainly does. Confirms that down tilt into the neutral B there. Gets the big old DK punch. Obviously, Illusion still looking very, very strong here. Patui still a threat to him. We've got to find a way through all of this, and Illusion is not making it easy.
I think it's very complicated as Donkey Kong to escape these options because you have a lot of hardbugs as DK. As the Patui finished up the first game, if you play DK, you know your hardbugs is huge.
Yeah,
and the Piranha Plant's hits, the Patui, the poison, everything has a lot of range and has a big hitbox. So it's really complicated as DK to get around these tools and secure your hits. We saw 3 good interactions by Illusion. The first being the first stock, he absolutely demolished the DK player. But afterwards, he just kept his advantage a little bit, and that's pretty much it.
It'll be really interesting now to go forward. Obviously, there was always advantages to a bracket being best of 5 because it gives now Sirove that opportunity to reflect on what the heck went wrong in that first game and, sort of now plan out, okay, right, this is I mean, you know what? Maybe I should just stop talking. Maybe I just don't need to say anything because, Illusion is clearly intent on shutting me up.
I mean, Illusion is intended on getting through winners too. This is losers actually.
This is a losers round 2.
What is happening?
Oh my god! Okay.
I know. Sirove got through the bracket through winners because he won against Bongola, getting the upset. But this Piranha Plant, I think Sirove is thinking, oh, this thing does things.
Yeah, this is a real threat right now. I mean, when you get to this position anyway, obviously, you have to respect the player. But this Piranha Plant is something else right now. It's making it so difficult for Sirove to get in. Even there, trying to use the air mobility that DK has to get around, but then still being caught out anyway. But a huge range that Piranha Plant has.
Yeah, the range of Piranha Plant is helping Illusion86 here. And Sirove is struggling, but now the downer is not going to be enough, and Illusion86 is again 1 stock ahead. What is happening, Son?
we're literally confident. There's no way to say otherwise. This Piranha Plant is literally come out of nowhere and has suddenly, defeated a player that I honestly went into this weekend thinking oh yeah, Sirove's going to make some waves. Because, having taken that game off Spargo, very, very close set in the local yesterday, I was thinking, okay, yeah, no, he's absolutely going to be someone to watch out for. And of course, progressed through winners bracket was looking quite comfortable. But now, suddenly, faced with this unstoppable Piranha Plant, it's feeling like a completely different story.
And doesn't it feel like we're playing a different game now?
It's literally.
It's like, okay, you see Joker, you see Palutinas, you see a lot of characters, and then you see Piranha against Donkey Kong. What is going on? The up tilt is gonna be enough, but barely. And we're talking now about a 50% of disadvantage for the DK player. Again, anything that the Piranha does is made to force the DK into a bad spot, and that's working for the Piranha player who's been throwing hitboxes, knowing that the hurtbox of DK is really huge.
Okay, I feel like Sirove is finally starting to kind of calm it down now. I feel like this has been a very aggressive game up until now, but finally starting to call it, you know, get a few more hits in. But against Batui, it's terrifying to face down. That projectile is so goddamn strong, Dras.
I don't know what's happening with 2-0 for the Piranha Plant. Sirove needs to think of an answer here, and doesn't seem like he's gotten too far into that. I think the Piranha Plant is, as I was saying, just covering all the options that Donkey Kong does with ease. And you're searching his win. Right?
I'm way too curious in this Piranha Plant.
Oh, yes, good. Yeah.
And the interesting thing is that when I search for like his big wins, Piranha Plant wasn't even the character that came up. It was Hero.
Yeah.
But looking at this player, he's gotten wins over Flow, Kid, Trim, almost all of it. Yeah, are looking strong in Kingcon in the bracket today for Kingcon.
Almost France.
And like this, and now I'm kind of starting to see why Sirove is getting kind of bopped by this Piranha Plant, because this player is clearly an underrated threat.
Yeah, let's see, because it's gonna be enough, because it's Town and City.
There we go.
Good choice of stage. I don't know why would you leave Town and City to a DK, honestly, because I think a PS2 is a bannable stage, but afterwards, what would you ban?
I'm gonna say this feels like a very good stage for DK to be at, but the big KO, the big DK punch even, obviously just getting armor through, but of course, unfortunately for Sirove, still the Art Smash is able to take away that stock. Sirove still need to find a way through all of this. We've got a very even percentages right now as Sirove starts to get a few more hits. I love the weave back, but still it doesn't work out as Illusion starts to cook up something there with all those moves connect to each other. Sirove at 90%. The down B connects as well, sending the DK player off stage with a big dunk of the down air.
You cannot burst the option into that. If you get hit by the up B, you have to wait a little bit and then just take an option later, because not the DKs are going to do that. They're going to throw the downer while retreating. They're going to be on the stage, and if they don't hit you, they won't lose anything. But if they hit you, they will gain a lot. In this case, a whole stock at 80%. So the backer is not going to seal it because DK is chunky. He's a little bit of a heavy guy, but that's going to be it. I don't know why would you attack.
Yeah, this is kind of what I was just wondering, because Batui obviously has a lot of armor to it, and like when you attack it, it just drops down. You know, like you attack the plant and the Batui still comes down, and unfortunately, like I don't know if Sirove knew that or what was going on, but obviously that's not what you want to do. And suddenly we're in that last stock position. This is all or nothing now for Sirove, who needs to take this game away. But this plant again is starting to cook up a storm. 71% suddenly taking the lead very narrowly. Sirove needed to find something. Tries to go for the regrab again. Goes off to the right as well to get another one. I mean, one grab could do the trick here as we do chuck the plant off stage, but it's not enough, Dras.
Yeah. I was denied with the head, and I thought, this is not going to kill, and it's going to put Sirove in a bad spot, but the down B is going to be enough. You cannot wait too much on the ledge, or you're going to get trapped into a downer or a down B. In this case, the second one was the thing. Sirove need to put the first score on his mark, and now we are heading into game 4. It's going to be interesting which stage we are headed on.
Yeah, because obviously now the really scary thing is that this is obviously Illusion's counter pick. Yeah. And I feel like there is definitely a lot of room that, for Illusion to pick a very, very favorable stage against DK. So now the onus is really on him to, pick something that will work out to seal up this set, get the upset as well over Sirove, who again, like I said before, like I thought was going to, really kind of pop off today. And suddenly it's looking like he might tip out the tournament earlier. Yeah,
the sad thing about this is we're going to have either the Piranha Plan or the DK.
Yeah, exactly. It feels like a low-tier side event, genuinely.
They're so entertaining to watch. Yeah. Sometimes because you're used to the top players, playing top tiers or high-tier characters, and then you suddenly see DK versus Piranha Plan, and you think This is a tournament between random people.
I love how it really does feel like sometimes you're just reminded that there are other characters in the game.
Yeah.
And this is it.
It's like a Miss Warfighter.
Right, honest hands in the Twitch chat, how many of you have ever seen a DK versus the Piranha Plant? Just out of interest. Because I can't say I've ever commentated one.
I don't recall it. I recall a Piranha Plant versus a Roy. That Roy is common.
And the fact that I love the fact that it's still like, I feel like Illusion's are living up to the name really, because we've still got a hero in the back that we haven't seen.
Yeah.
You know, seemingly just a mysterious hero that could come out at any moment's notice.
Like they're playing Shiny right now.
Yeah. Suddenly the magic curtain unveils and it's a hero.
We're back to Town and City. I'm surprised.
Yeah. I think it's interesting that we've gone back here, because again, I feel like this is still faithful to DK, but it will be obviously dependent, I guess, on what Sirove banned. But alas, you know, this is what we are being given with obviously Illusion. You know, clearly, you know, things that he can make it work, and certainly the last game was very, very close.
Yeah, and I think his second game was 1K actually, and they were back, and Sirove got the third game. So in this fourth game, let's see who gets the first stock. Maybe it's gonna be the DK. Oh, I was about to say maybe it's gonna be Sirove, and we're gonna be just momentum shifting into the DK play, but I guess not. But things are moving fast. Things are moving fast, faster than I can talk. So yeah. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you proceed.
Literally, like as we kind of blink, stocks are just flying out of nowhere. And it was interesting because like I felt like Sirove was starting to spot dodge a lot, which Illusion caught onto, but then immediately Sirove just said, like, okay, well, it doesn't matter if I lost my stock because I can just get my own confirm and take that stock away. I was there, gets the grab there, into the big punch to take away the stock, and Sirove suddenly showing new leases of life here as we do enter into the final parts of this game. Obviously, Sirove needing this game to keep it alive, to take us to that game 5. Illusion, though, just needs to take 2 stocks away to get this upset, Dras.
Yeah, but he's way behind in this game. He doesn't get the stock. Sirove is going to get not only the full rage, okay, not going to get full rage. The up smash catching the landings. I think something that Sirove is struggling the most is this. It's just landing against Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
We've seen some resets of the juggle positions and some mistakes by Sirove with this air dodge used in a very bad spot. And right now, Sirove is 1 stock away from going out of the tournament.
And I'll say leaving the tournament early, but obviously still, you know, showing that he can hold it early. It's, you know, it's obviously not a super high percentage right now on Sirove, but of course Illusion is starting to get that damage rack up. 82%, that's a scary percentage here, and especially when you're facing down something like a Patui, which can destroy your stock because just how powerful that projectile is. But obviously Illusion, you know, is a sort of high percentage as well. You can see how carefully Sirove is playing. The grab comes out, chucks it off step, and that's just it.
What's that DI?
Yeah, what happened? What happened?
He was like, let's get to game 5.
There you go, just go to game 5, I guess. Yeah,
I mean, that DI?
Yeah, I feel like that was not even close to killing.
Maybe he was expecting to throw it up.
Yeah,
throw him upwards.
Yeah,
that was way too late.
That was, yeah,
Or maybe he was mashing with the stick.
It's
to get out.
Yeah, it's something went wrong.
Yeah,
something went very wrong in the DI there. But either way, Sirove gonna take that as we do go to a game 5. Of course, things still looking very, very scary, but I feel like Sirove is starting to work this out now. What happened in games 1 and 2? I feel like Sirove has now figured out the counter plan.
Well, we'll only see after this game. Yeah, we'll only see after what happens this game. I also think that Illusion had readapted a little bit. That DI, that negative DI that he did on the last throw was something to talk about in another discussion.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna head into game 5. I don't know if I've seen any kind of stage change. I wasn't looking at the screen.
Yeah, I feel like we are probably just gonna stick this out with the plant and the DK of the. I'd be very surprised if the hero comes out suddenly.
No,
yeah, you can hear the plant, but there we go. Yeah, just as we thought. Just going to see it out, and obviously, I'm saying, like I said, be interested. We're just going back. We're just going straight back to Town City.
Well, we'll see how it turns out for Illusion. Illusion has had 2 games to think about the stage and has decided that this was the best stage to go after the bans. So we're heading into our last game potentially, not potentially, for one of these 2 players for sure. And let's see who is the one who gets the win here. Both of them, of course, wanting to proceed in the bracket format.
Okay, obviously Sirove, you know, got a lot of damage immediately there. You can see Illusion is kind of looking at just a little bit lost. Yeah, I like that Sirove has really just slowed things down though. You notice how in like games 1 and 2, it was a very aggressive gameplay. Like stocks were flying out of nowhere, and and it felt like Illusion was just able to overwhelm Sirove so easily. But here we feel like I feel like Sirove has really just slowed the pace right now.
Yeah, he's pressuring a lot. Now he's just just oh no, the spike. I was about to say that Sirove is just spacing things out and just putting enough space between them for him to be comfortable enough to just play comfortably. But right now, Sirove's got the first stock. He's gonna survive, and then KO punch, as you said before, is gonna add a little bit of percentage chunk there on the Piranha plant.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and obviously like Sirove now just trying to get as much free damage as possible. Obviously could still live, but a very high. Oh, it's just looking worse than worse. As Sirove does once again land an up. It's like you said before, you got to do something else because every single time Illusion's been caught by it. Does find a stock there though, Draz.
Yeah, one stock deficit. He needs the kind of combos he did on game 1 and 2.
Yeah.
He needs those 70% conversions into a situation in which he can kill, which would be probably when he's away from stage, when he's off stage, when he's suffering. But right now it seems Sirove has got everything. He's got stage control, he's got percentages, he's got everything. He's just calmly playing and playing his game.
Okay, obviously Illusion trying to get something going, but that's another clap, boom, gets that up smash. The grab comes out. You can see how badly Illusion tried to mash out the controller. Was literally in his hands like, please get me out of this monkey's hand. But just no dies, unfortunately, as he gets thrown away to the left last time.
It was in jail and no 5 came out.
I saw the desperation though.
Yeah.
I was watching Illusion rather than watching the game, and literally he was going like,
it must be heartbreaking for him after going 2-0 up and the third game being so close. And yeah, it hurts. It hurts, but only